So I've been getting a lot of messages, calls, and emails, maybe even posts about this MetafiYielders. From what I already know, it seems to be a platform which is very similar to COTPS, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. There are a few imperative rules that I keep when dealing with sites like these in order to remain successful. I'll get into those in just a moment. For now, let's take a quick look at MetafiYielders. Okay, yes, it does look professional. Well, in comparison to similar websites. Scrolling down here, very nice. Back to the top, it's very suggestive that there's an app for MetafiYielders. And on the side here, I like the inclusion of this calculator to the left, giving you a rough estimate of what we should be expecting in 30 business days. Oh, okay, alright, so it doesn't seem that it'll be in operation over the weekend. Well, that's fine. Most of the financial markets aren't open over the weekend. Seems the days of spreadsheet calculators are over. Now, scrolling down, we get to that animation is sublime, very beautiful. I don't know why I'm so impressed by this. This is what I like to see. Putting a face to the name, there's someone we can refer to, not just smoke and mirrors. From this alone, I can immediately tell that this is a superior platform. Profits without the risk on the crypto you invest. Time will tell. On the right here, simple 5-step process: register, deposit, receive cash, enter your wallet address, withdraw your profits. Nice, the funds moving forward. Negotiate crypto interest rates. I'm not sure what that means, but on and on. Presenting its affiliate programs. Okay, here I think are some of the top members. Moving on down, it's talking on security. First impression, I can see it's a very simple website, very nice, but not much information being presented. I can pretty much summarize the entirety of this site in one sentence. I'm hoping that in the videos that this gentleman makes, that he goes into more detail as to what's happening with your money. Looking at the menu, investments. Okay, 1% and 3.3% every day. On the homepage mentioned 4.2%. Perhaps there's different tiers involved, and probably depending on what you select gives you the different returns every single day. Next, partners. Okay, so this is a breakdown of the affiliate bonuses available. You can pause if you'd like to check that out. Help section. It's got an FAQ. It's always welcome. Talking about an account, who can participate in your program. That's always interesting to know. I'd like to know whether a family member can make an account, or if it's strictly one account per household. So investments. Okay, so we can use multiple coins to fund the account. So there's a bit of flexibility here. That's nice. It's always good in case one of the coins decides to take a hike. We've got a bit of redundancy here. support email to the right. That seems to be the bulk of it. I'm told that the MetafiYielders has been around for roughly a month. There's a really cool tool I think could benefit all of you anytime you're wondering how long a site's been open for. Many times I see these platforms, they claim, oh, I've been here for 2 years. Really? Really? Now, I'm just going to show you quickly how to double check and make sure you know how long it's actually been around for. The tool is called the Wayback Machine. Alright, a quick Google search, archive.org. It takes a snapshot of pretty much every single website that has traffic, from pretty much when it was first built. So from here, if we type in MetafiYielders, for example, MetafiYielders.com, press enter. Scroll down, you'll see the bulk of the activity is in the year 2022. So we can immediately tell it's not going to have been made in 2016. We can even see the exact dates that the snapshot was taken. Now, it doesn't take every single day, but it still gives a genuine look into the age of the website. Clicking on the link, it loads up the picture that the Wayback Machine saw. Okay, so you can see it's changed a little bit ever since the website first launched. Because these types of platforms are always with some risk, there are a few rules and guidelines that I have put in place for myself, which can also really benefit you. Firstly, I never assume that the platform's going to be here for months and months on end, because how often does that actually happen? 2. I ensure that the site meets a certain standard of professionalism, like MetafiYielders. The graphics are smooth, it's very intuitive, the English doesn't look like it was copied and pasted from Google Translate. Yes, that's a thing. 3. Always withdraw every single chance that you get until you're risk-free completely. You may think, oh, if I leave it in and compound it, I'll get a significantly larger amount of money than when I started with. No, that's called greed, and greed will consume you. Trust me. Now, I'm going to give you a website example of something that I avoid, wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, apart from right now. CoinEarnersFunds.com. Looking at this website in comparison to MetafiYielders, look, elements are spaced out, they're not aligned very well. Things are not in the correct sizes. These images are very Google search images. And looking at these metrics, 5 years plus of experience? No. 563 I think that's supposed to be million. She's a victim. Doesn't even know her snapshot is being used in an obvious red flag. Punching this in the Wayback Machine, you can immediately see that in itself reveals a very obvious lie. On their front page, avoid like the Black Death. In fact, I'm going to do this, save, yes. Text on. Found your coiners. Right click, delete. Anyway, I digress. Now, keeping in mind the guidelines I've just spoken about, I'm going to register and see what the inside of MetafiYielders looks like. Moving inside, you can see the animations, still beautiful, much appreciated. Above this fold right here actually displays your IP address and local time, as well as your profile picture and name. You'll find a logout button and a settings button, to which you can change whatever settings you need. I'm going to click on add a fund. Nice, okay, so not many places allow for this many different types of coins to be used on the one platform. Oftentimes you find yourself exchanging what you already have in order to match what the platform is asking for. It's got some convenience points. Attempting a deposit. Oh, okay, just as I expected. It seems depending on how much you put in, the daily return differs, starting from 1% all the way up to 4.2%, which is 10,000 US dollars. Sorry, I don't have that much. And you could use Binance, but okay, that's what I may be using. Okay, I'm going to take part and see where this platform is going. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on the performance thus far of MetafiYielders. For anyone who wishes to take part, there is a link in the description to join, and as a bit of an incentive, a random $500 or USDT rather giveaway for the next video. So one lucky person won't need to reach into their pockets at all. Details are in the description. Stay well and don't be greedy. Until next time.